Come right there, man. So now let's get to the real ceremony part of the ceremony. We are gathered here in the sight of land and of course God for a most special of all occasions. For Debbie and Rick, I ask that the union be created in this celebration be blessed forever. Debbie, Rick, like I would know these things, but I'm going to make it sound like I have some authority. Marriage is not something that one enters into lightly. Not often also. It is a solemn event. It is an expression of your love for each other. And if you allow me to mix a few metaphors, for a few minutes I'll offer a few thoughts. Debbie, Rick, it is easy to see marriage like a voyage upon the sea. No one would ever leave the dock in bad conditions or head off into dangerous stormy seas. On the first day of any cruise, the bilge will be dry, the sun will be warm, and the winds will be favorable. Still, no matter how much one holds hold of reality, they dream that every day of the trip will mimic the first. The reality is that if you stay at sea long enough, and this doesn't even apply to with or without me, you will be certain to encounter some big seas, some high winds, and any of an infinite number of unforeseen foreseeabilities. It is the good sailor who loves the best of their travels and is yet prepared for the worst. It is the best sailor that handles the unexpected so as to sail yet another day. It is true that there is a calm before the storm, but it's just as true that there will be another calm afterwards. You both, I say, love the days of smooth sailing and use that love to survive the storms so that your union may always grow and you will always be able to savor the very next harm that will come along. Go on your voyage together and make each other better for it. Now, unlike a boat, where there can be but one captain, in marriage, there should be no one captain. Again, I have no authority to say any of this stuff. It sounds so good, though. Each should be willing to be crew when needed, and captain when necessary. Now, I'd like to give you a little reading from 1 Corinthian. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love is not envious. Sounds like a yellow reading, doesn't it? Okay. Or boastful, or arrogant, or rude. Much of that described. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice in wrongdoing, but rejoices in the truth. It bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, and endures all. And I am sure that is love. So at this point, nothing I've said has any legal importance. So I think it's time we make this all legal. What do you think? Okay, you guys back there, no margaritas unless I see a little more enthusiasm. Now, we always get to that point in the wedding ceremony where they ask if that one question. If anyone objects, I'll be honest with you, I don't give a damn if you object. So it's at this point that instead of asking that traditional questions, and besides, if you object, what are you here for, the margaritas? I think it more appropriate to ask the question, not of objection, but rather of ascension. So I ask all here to assent to this wonderful union, to speak now. Someone there, yeah!
Margaritas! Margaritas!
To speak now, speak loudly. And I ask you to never, forever hold your peace. So all in favor of the marriage of Debbie and Rick, let them know now and let them know loudly. Yes, at the end of this, I'm still single. Okay. I think I am not really.
You know why?
Okay. Rick. Hi, Rick. starts to become legal. You take this lovely woman, Debbie, to be your lawful wedded wife.
I do.
You do. You promise to share unconditional love, protect and respect Debbie, honor and obey her, to listen, to be kind, sincere and considerate, trusting, trustworthy and honest, to keep the passion and compassion everlasting, to keep her in sickness and in health, through good times, through bad, through calms and through storms, through trolling and cruising, in flat anchorages and bumpy, forsaking all others. Let's give it an idea. Okay. Debbie, you take this man, Rick, to be your lawfully wedded husband. You promise to share unconditional love and protect and respect Rick, to honor, to listen, to be kind, sincere, considerate, trusting, trustworthy, and honest, to keep passion and compassion everlasting, to keep Rick in sickness and health, through good times, through bad, through calms and through storms, through trolling and cruising, in flat anchorages and bumpy, forsaking all others. All right. Just a little side note here. It's not done yet. Just a little side note. The vows were not the same for Rick and for Debbie. Extra margarita to anyone who can tell me what the difference was.
Obey.
Not Rick, you're stuck obeying Debbie to the Just so you know, I can say this as a lawyer, it's too late to head back to the dock now. So I want you guys to turn and face each other. We're at the ring space. Where are your rings?
Oh my God.
The ring is a symbol of your marriage, a circle without beginning or end, and a symbol of wholeness, perfection, peace, and unity. Rick, please place the ring on your bride's finger, hold it there, and repeat after me.
Got a tattoo.
There's all kinds of jokes and metaphors there, but we'll let those go.
You weren't supposed to do an Uncle D job.
I know I did.
Okay, Rick, repeat after me. Debbie, I give you this ring as a pledge of my faith and love and a symbol of our unity. Now, Debbie, place your ring on your groom's finger and hold it there. And repeat after me. How are we doing this on? Oh, now the single ring is in the
Hey, you got a whistle.
Again, a metaphor. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Rick.
Rick.
I give you this ring as a pledge of my faith and love and a symbol of our unity. But a few moments ago, you were but two. Now you are one. I wish you both calm seas and safe harbors. By virtue of the authority vested in me as a Deputy Marriage Commissioner of Civil Ceremonies in and for the County of San Diego, I take great pleasure in announcing that from this very moment, you, Rick, and Debbie, and possibly the sister, not sure if there's a legal in there, are now husband, wife, and boat. Rick, you make kiss your lovely bride. It is with the greatest of pleasure that I present to you Debbie and Rick, man and woman, co-captains of this marriage, husband and wife. No takebacks.
Anybody wants some Cracker Jacks?
So, here's what we're gonna do, you guys.
You want some Kleenex?
At least somebody's got their rock in the marriage.
Here we go.
So-
Hang on a second, Rick.
That's for you, Rick.
I can't cry because I had it done. I'll just waste it.
I win.
What'd you say?
From the very beginning.
Captain Mike is going to take the Sea Spirit back over to the B dock where she lives with Debbie and I. And everybody's invited to come over. We got champagne and stuff. And I have directions there to get to the clubhouse where the reception's going to be. If you're not going to go over there, grab some directions before you take off. What else?
Where are the directions?
We have to remember to unplug the shore power before we pull off the dock.